This is Gabriel Ni Obodai Atopra Atunam Togwa Shon Kwalsonu, coming your way with yet another edition of Community Watch. Today, we are coming your way from the Ablekuma South constituency. We are privileged to have with us here former Mayor of Accra, and who is the sitting Member of Parliament for the Ablekuma South constituency, Honorable Oko van der Poy. We are having this in a special way. We are moving to the grounds to engage him and to know exactly what he's done for the constituency over the past 3 years, and for which reason he wants the constituents to vote for him. Are the constituents impressed with his work? Today, we shall find this out on the grounds. Honorable, welcome to Metro TV.
Thank you, and welcome to Ablekuma South.
Thank you. How far so far?
So far, so good. We are into 3 years, 9 months of this administration under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And we've been working. My first call of duty is to represent them in Parliament.
Okay.
And in Parliament, I've represented them well. I've served on 3 major committees in Parliament. I've served under the Youth and Sports and Chieftaincy Committee as Deputy Ranking. I've served on the House Committee, and I'm also currently serving on the Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration as Deputy Ranking.
So you're very active in Parliament?
Yes, I've also represented Ghana on the African Parliament, and have played a very active role. Okay. So our work does not rest all in Parliament, because the people of your constituents also have an expectation for you. So there is the need for you to always do something to improve the livelihood, the development of the constituents. So we have been very active in Ablekuma South as well.
I don't want us to exhaust all the issues right here in front of your office. So we get out there on the grounds and ascertain at first hand some of the other things you are doing. So come along. This is Community Watch on Metro TV with me, Gabriel Ni Obodai Atopra Atunam Togwa Shon Kwalsonu.
We are currently at the Mamplouvi Polyclinic, and here to see the new addition that has been included to the services that the Polyclinic provides to the general public, by providing this new theater that several procedures are conducted here to enhance the health delivery system of the Mamplouvi Polyclinic to the general public. Previously, when it rains, water will come down. Okay. All this place will be leaking.
So you provided these?
We provided. I prevent process to prevent leakage. We have also re-roofed this area and done processes to ensure so that when it rains, the water leakage is completely minimized to the barest when it rains, and they feel safe working even during raining time, so it's all to enhance their activities here so they can do better for the public. I have received report about the discomfort in using these old benches, the wooden benches. So I brought some metal producing company, and they are going to produce new benches with metal, so in about a week's time we will deliver new metal benches to the Mamplouvi Polyclinic. In these days and this era of increased heart attacks on our people, we have delivered a machine that doctors and nurses here use in reviving patients who have heart attacks.
Right, so you've heard from Honorable mentioning the key things he's done right here within the Mamprobi Polyclinic. We are moving to yet another location, so come along as we assess the situation. Have your paper and your pen with you and mark correct or wrong. Assess, and then we see the way forward. So we are now in Choco, and it's a hub known for fisher folk, and we are accompanying the Member of Parliament to the place. We have to move steadily, lest we fall. Well, so we are moving to Choco now. So you can see the residents, they have a number of requests. They are saying that the stairs should be fixed for them. So
Thank you.
How about you?
What did she say? So how do you feel?
Well, that's a daily occurrence from my office. The demand for support in education, health issues, paying medical bills, buying medication is a daily occurrence. And when that needs come to us, we have no other choice but to do what we need to do to help and support humanity.
You don't feel overwhelmed, such that little issues like this will be brought to your attention as Member of Parliament to be attending to all these? You don't feel overwhelmed?
Well, the day we begin to feel overwhelmed, that is the day we have to end our service to humanity. You know, every day that we can do something to bring joy and happiness to the family is an opportunity we must take advantage of. Like this gentleman they came to. He's been in the hospital, he's been discharged for 3 days now. And they came to me this morning, they said, please, support us. So I have to help to bring him home.
Thank you very much, Honorable.
I'm very emotional about that, because the needs are very great.
We are still on our tour of inspection with the Member of Parliament for Ablekuma South, Okovan Dapoy. We started from Mamprobi and then we are now in Choco. But as we move through, we are seeing so many residents of Choco. Well, they won't even allow me to talk. They are singing praises for Okovan Dapoy. So let's get to them and see what exactly they have for Okovan Dapoy. They are fully charged, and much as I tried calming them down, you could see that the tempo was high. One person is saying, no more dear Chedamoshie. So, I want to get to them to know what gingered them up upon hearing that chenche was in their midst or is here with them in Choco. Onupai Ike Honorable Commander Boy, one mono. Shibeno Abana, Nyefenya Kekeba, Nichabele, Apekonye. There were many here, were many Kanya, Fenya, Jenny, Yaba. No, I me to Mokome, Kamokome, Benabe, Mokome.
Once more, and she walk. You go new feel. I promise in hours, in minutes, day per day. 2 hours no 2 any. I go there by light in our south. Every pole light. Within 2 days say
also swake koleni election be and share no neighbor fee.
Over there be Mokoni efiomo. But your mayor of Accra blow. But mayor of Accra. No 2 hours in Western. You want opposition 4 years in Moko. MPP is a Kwamo, office. No, any go south and no, which I get a day upon no afford to a Ghana. Never
me salon do lobo e me salon no na nyame no do soa eba eka akani bi eba simba oni awolesi aka ba 70 bia okay lelo yu o eka le no ba do mo si ya fonu papa le oh akeno ko nefe alo ewo si ko newo no asogbo mo bidile ni so eke okonefe alo ewo sikonewo eno aso modi chache esa no wonder lesi ko first of all MPP bi sikacho na ba fe awon e won ya ka mi gele ababi ene
Inye fenye ya MPP no na ba cement bi anya no nye chake nye je.
Alakawo. Ya no fe wo jandisi. Elakawo e se na ko wo elakawo e ka e fo elakawo bi na e fo ka lakawo to kwa. Male. Asomu ka boye. Asomu male. E aka sumo bo. Asomu male. Male. No na jue ka ne ka ne ba fe fe. Male.
Male.
MPP male.
Mina ka enye na
e ka ba fe bo. E ba sabi awo. E ba sanction awo. Asomu fake. Bele mama ta no me ni water lo wa long one 1.6. The ka ba che de ka lo ne no awo no na igole. Ya bo. Mene long wa che 4 million gbe. E so ko ba fe 4 million. Flat 2.7. Flat. Ete 2.7 wonye bia ne wo san lo ni fere ke ko se be mu fa mo bia ne lo wonye wo sado na wo sado ete ejo elakawo ni ne ka ba fe fan so mu aye male
ka ja fi ejo ne yakota maja ke na awe ne ndisi ne ke pa yakota ga shika na ko ni ka ba tuni e wonye ma yatam she papa la di ni oje me ni yatam na me ba fe ka agbasani ye 4 years time twake Kentaja no face mami koni ayo kutuka yedi ke a chendi sigbe sande jede ba in blood ba ko ba nyense se ka me ka mami 4 years time waka he nimpo jene ko ko ba che MPP gbe mi sumo no ka chibesi de mami wo pi agbene wo na ko wo ho ni yeye bien ne wo chan lo e ke be ba fe ni election na ba fe aten na shi afe na fe lo bo na ba fe ni anti ne ka so be nye ba fe le eja nye fe ale neke aka mi no ton na te lo bo le che afe ko ka be ba fe agba eni wo ba so wo ba na ejole ye fe ni wo ke wo shalo enu gba yi wo nyafo ne ke bia mi nu gbo no fi ni lo humba lo e bo le che ka te sho na ana lo wo bi
agba ba fe anye
ya no ni ye ba ne ka agba bia nye ba na omo ye wo nu wa ka ba simiti bia ne ba fe awo ba cha no wala ka si efe wo papa le ni bo se ka to ni no to ni te sipo ni kelele
chacha ya premature ni mama lo ja premature ni amena na months na fo ami e wa me fine na fe fine Before we are going to NDC, I was NDC, a jobber. Me, JB and Shan will lam. What be like to be a touch worker, my way, no many a Bobby. 4 years, Cassene. Papa, let be a never feel like the Bible, man can go back from me a beer. Touch a mine and the can follow a beer. Men I follow you. But those are more lab, you might be beer. No like Teba beer. First, I want knowledge, she be a like Teba beer. What about mommy?
We have installed street lights on every street of Ablekuma South so that the people of Ablekuma South can feel comfortable walking the streets of Ablekuma South without any fear, without anybody coming behind them and snatching their purse, their phones and their bags.
Some people might think that you are doing this because election is almost due.
It is on record that since day one of my assumption of office as Member of Parliament from Ablekuma South, I started installing these lights. And I said to myself that by the time I complete my term of office, this first term, I would have completed every street. And by the grace of God, that objective has been achieved. And I thank God for that. And I'm saying that we will do more when John Dramani Mahama assumes again the leadership, the presidency of this country. One of the institutions that has also received the benefits of Oko's MPship in Ablekuma South is the Mamprubi police station. You know, I've known this police station since my infancy, you know, but when I assumed office as MP, I made sure that we provided the funding so that we can repaint all the buildings of the Mamprubi police station. Aside that, the commander requested an expansion of the station office. So I provided the funds and we extended it in the back. So they have additional offices to operate, so they can operate and operate efficiently.
From the Mamprubi police station, we are heading to Choko Alaji to look at the state of their roads and also a major drain that we reported on just last week. So come along. I'm coming your way from Choko Alhaji. We are still on our tour with Honorable Oko van der Poy. If you recall, we reported the state of this drain to you. You heard from the community members. We are here with Honorable to tell us what exactly he's done about the situation and how to get it completed. Honorable, welcome.
Thank you.
How come this drain has been so for years without not having it completed, Honorable?
Coming from the background of my administration as mayor of Accra,
okay,
under former President John Dramani Mahama, this drain was conceived to be constructed so that it will ease the level of flooding in Ablekuma South. This drain was supposed to carry the major flow of water from all this side through this drain into the Chemu. Now, since this government came to office, this drain has never seen 1 iota of concrete or anything for the continuation of this project. I went to see the Minister for Works and Housing, and he promised me that he will consider this project as part of the ongoing projects.
Okay.
But that has never happened. The mayor and the Minister for Works and Housing were here one day on a Saturday for cleanup exercises.
Okay.
I invited them so that we can all look at it. That's about 3 months ago. We went all the way to where the drain enters the Chemu, and we looked at it from that end. And they all agreed that this is a project that must be undertaken. In fact, the minister asked me to invite the contractors to come to his office. So they did. They went to his office. And he promised them that he will continue this project. And I took his word for it. We are still under the administration of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And I'm hoping that one day they will order the contractors to come to work.
How about the road? At least you could have done something about the potholes. Honorable.
I have, with my common fund, about 2 years ago, fixed all the potholes in this area. Indeed, many of them in Ablekuma South. This one inclusive, I completed it. But
and how come? When and how come that all too soon the potholes situation has worsened?
2 years over the years, it has rained, erosion has taken place, and now we are seeing more potholes. But we did work on it. We work on it and several roads in Ablekuma South. But we need to engage the services of a contractor to come back and resurface the road, and if possible, put asphalt on it like we have done in other places, you know. But it has fallen on deaf ears. The Minister for Roads and Highways, he asked me, he said, Oku, I'll do some roads for you. So he asked me, he said, give me one road. I gave him this road. And I
gave the minister this road?
This road, yes. And I appealed to him so that he would do it. And he promised me that he would do it. So I'm waiting for him to do it, to benefit the people of Ablekuma South.
Honorable, thank you very much. But just before you leave, please come over. You were here when we came over to engage the residents. Now, Honorable Kuvan Dapoy has come, spoken passionately about the situation, that he's engaged the right individuals in charge, and nothing has been done yet. You've heard him. What's your take on it?
You see this heap of sand.
Yeah.
I bought it and started filling. And for me, I don't really know. I have personally spoken to the mayor. I've gone to the MP's office. I have been at my best. You went to the dump the last time.
Nabo said he's also
foundation.
There.
So we don't really know what, if it is got to do with for us to do demonstration, and no, we are just fed up. It's been almost 4 years, almost
that you are an opinion leader here. Honorable is here. What should be the way forward, Honorable?
Well, I think
a quick one.
The way forward is that the step that we have taken, but it needs some level of expediency, because you see, he talks about an excavator. Well, with the project that the assembly has written to the ministry, and the minister has said that we will continue it. The minister has met with the contractors that I am aware of. You understand? If you bring an
action hasn't been seen for quite a while now.
Exactly. But if you, in the midst of the frustration, you go and bring an excavator, you see, whilst you have a contractor on the ground and the minister is talking to them, we have to pray and just appeal to the minister for something to be done. And that's what I'm hoping, that one day he will call me and say, we have asked the contractor to come to site.
One day when properties and lives would have been lost?
Well, but you see, what else would you do? Seriously speaking, what else would you do? I cannot go and bring an excavator. I cannot bring another contractor to site. It does not lie in my hands to do that. It lies in my hands to go to the offices that I've been to, so that they will come and institute the project. And I'm very glad that the minister said, we will do it. The contractors have gone to see him. He said, we will do it. So I have to just pray that one day he will come and do it.
Obviously, their efforts are not adequate and are not enough. Your last statement, then we end here. Time is
well, it's another election year. We know what's going to happen. But you see, we shouldn't wait for the unexpected to happen before we come in with donation. That's what we are praying for. If that not be the case, that means what we have to do, organize the guys and go on endless demonstration. And that is not what we should expect. We can't sit and say the minister should sit in the air condition for us to suffer. Now, buildings are breaking. I would never know when my grandmother's property is going to get broken. That's how come I had to force and get this strip. So the expediency, we don't. If it has to be with demonstration, then maybe that's what we have to organize for us to have that demonstration.
I'm sure the minister will be watching and perhaps is watching. Look into the camera, tell him something.
So now we have just run out of patience. I know I've done legitimately what we need to do. If this one fails, then maybe they shouldn't even bring the ballot boxes here. There wouldn't be any need. And it shouldn't be because the government will say this is a stronghold of NDC, they are not going to do it. It's going to be very, 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 I don't know how to put it. They are not just going to like it. So we just pray with them. They should come here and finish this project. They shouldn't wait for things to go bad before they send NADMO to come and give us pieces of rices and stuff. We don't need it. All we need is for them to finish this project. That's all.
Okay. Earlier, Honorable mentioned about skills training for youngsters here, and a number of people have graduated. So we shall get to some of the beneficiaries to see the progress and the difference that the training has made. We are done with the Choco Alhaji. You've heard from an opinion leader, you've heard from the mayor, and we hope that the appropriate authorities would intervene. We are not stopping on this reportage till we see results. That's what Community Watch is all about. Honorable, let's move on to the last destination. We are at our final destination. We are wrapping up, and we want to get to Honorable Oko Vandapoy to talk to us about his skill development or enhancement initiative. Honorable, yes. We are the shop of one of the beneficiaries of your institute.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about her, then we move over for her to tell us more.
Yes, we are at the shop that is an evidence of the objective with which we set up the Chenche Skills Development Center, because we recognize that many of the youth of Ablekuma South just need opportunity to acquire skills so that they can establish themselves to earn a living. And that's why under my term of office, we have graduated 240 students from the Chenche Skills Development. Some do hairstyling, some do nails, some do interior decoration, and today we are at the shop of one of the students, the past students from Chenche Skills Development, Mariam Lankwe.
So let's quickly talk to Mariam Lankwe, then we wrap up. She's standing right in front of her shop. Mariam, welcome.
Thank you.
Viewers are watching you. Yeah. Is it really the case that you attended an institute established by Honorable Oko Vandapoy? If it's not the case, don't worry. Feel free and share. We want to know the truth.
It's true. And I want to share it. Here is my tag. Okay. Ramsey Chenche Skills Development. Okay. Cosmetology. Yeah, and this is my graduation pictures.
Okay. Yeah. Where are you? Okay, you are the one here in your graduation gown. And with your...
Honorable's car. Standing right beside the car.
Okay.
We were the first batch that went to the school.
When was that? When did you complete?
I completed 3 years ago.
What difference has this made in your life since then?
It has impacted on my life a lot, because the way I do my pedicure is not done anywhere. The way I do my facial is not done anywhere. So I've had the differences, and I did theory too, and how to deal in businesses. So it has helped me a lot, because I have 2 babies. I take care of them myself, but this has really impacted on my life.
So Chenche is here with you. Any word to him?
Yeah, I really, really appreciated what he has done for me, and may God bless him and keep him, so he will keep up and help our community to become a better community.
Right, so you've heard from Miss Lankwe telling you how the skill development initiative by Honorable Oko Vandapoy has helped her immensely. Honorable, one observation I made, especially when we got to Choco, was about sanitation, especially at the beach side, where we could see refuse there. It doesn't speak well of the area, Honorable.
Total negligence. Total negligence. And when our president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, talks about making Accra the cleanest city, it's nowhere to be found. It cannot be found anywhere. And you saw the evidence.
You are the man in charge here on the ground.
No, I'm not the man.
You're in Ablekuma South.
I'm in Ablekuma South. I'm not in charge of sanitation. I'm a member of parliament. The president...
Even though you are a member of parliament,
yes,
you acknowledge that you could also help in improving the livelihoods of the people,
look,
including what you've done in the life of...
I've been a mayor before. When I was mayor, Fritz Bafo was the MP. I know how we work together. I had a company in Ablekuma South picking the refuse every day. And I had people in Ablekuma South who were working. So I know what I'm talking about. This government has not supported the Sub-Metro office to give them the necessary tools, to have the machinery in place. I had companies. I had Zoom Lion and another company here in Ablekuma South picking the refuse every day from every corner. That is not happening. So we need to hold the people who are responsible accountable. The president, the mayor of Accra. That is their responsibility. They have to do their work.
Honorable, thank you very much. So we end it all here on Community Watch on Metro TV. I want to thank my colleagues who have been through this exercise with me. I'm talking about Lillian Akwa, Joseph, Laye Tete, and also Isaac. I want them to join me because oftentimes you would see me on camera and they are behind the scenes. So join me as we wrap up this exercise because you've been on from the beginning. So that's Lillian Akwa that I mentioned. And then Isaac Ejay also right here, accompanied the team with Honorable Oko Van Der Poel, the Member of Parliament for Ablekuma South, who is asking you that based on his track record in Ablekuma South, you give him yet another nod to continue what he has started. We thank him so much for having time with us to tour the constituency. So continue watching Community Watch. If you have a concern within your community that you wish we highlight, call the number on the screen or 0241 431035. Remember to follow me on Facebook. The name is Gabriel Ni Obodai Togbo Ashon. So you hear from us again, well, saying bye-bye for now.